Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do another pick a card reading. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. You're amazing. So thank you for loving my channel and sticking with me through all of this hard time. I figure we're all trying to escape in one way or another, trying to, deal with this the best we can. So just know that I'm here with you during this difficult time, and I'm thinking of all of you guys, and I'm hoping you're safe and well. And it is definitely hard being indoors, and motivation kind of in myself struggles, and I have a lot of things that I need to make like lists, and I'm not really good with that, so I need to do that. So anyways, not about me. So today we're going to do a twin flame energy checkup. So we have 3 different piles here, and I'll show them to you in a minute. And what we're going to do is just kind of be open to whatever Spirit has to say about how you guys feel about each other. So how do you feel about each other? And this is going to blend. This is going to be your energy and their energy. So you both are going to have, like, your points of views are going to be in here. And I can't truly, not that I can't, but that it's harder to separate twin flame energy because you're both one soul. So keep that in mind when you're, picking your pile and everything like that. As far as that's concerned, have your twin flame on your mind when you pick the pile, but be open to the fact that these are going to be messages that you're going to learn from, your twin's going to learn from. It's your blended energy. Really difficult for me to pick through that when you're an actual twin flame. So 3 different piles today. So we have pile number, ooh, goodness, what was that? Something fell, but I don't know what it was. Oh, maybe this. Okay. So we have 3 different piles here today. Goodness. I'm doing this from a laptop, guys, and I don't normally always do, but let me see if I can find something, a better angle. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, good Lord. Okay, so, all right, I'll have to show them to you. This is how it's just going to work here. I'm moving back a little bit, too. They aren't close enough. Okay, there we go. All right, and I'll make this a little prettier. But anyways, we have rose quartz for pile number 1. We have desert rose for pile number 2. So rose is big here in these piles. These piles felt very connected. So if you are drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly okay. I would hope so. And you can, sometimes you can filter your energy that way. Like when I do a personal reading, I read as one for the twin flame because it's how it should be read. You are individual people, but your souls are connected. So picking pieces out of that, you'll know who's who. Also, we have Amsonite here. So for pile number 3 is Amsonite. All right. So I'm going to move the camera and make this a little prettier. And we'll see if we can maybe. I like the angle that it's on with the box, but there we go. Okay. All right. So let's start with pile number 1. Remember, it is a general reading, guys. So if it doesn't resonate, you can try picking a different pile. And if that still doesn't resonate, then, maybe you can get something out of all 3 piles. So I get a lot of feedback from readers, watchers, yeah, you're probably readers too, that say that is something that they experience as well. So interesting. Okay. All right. So we're going to clear out the energy, and we're going to be open to spirit, and then we're going to start the reading. So for those of you new to my channel, I breathe in, hold for 3, and breathe out. Sometimes I hold for 4, 3 or 4. So 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Mind, body, spirit, and then stability with the 4 and foundations. Twin flame. Yeah, really beautiful. Alrighty. Okay, so pile number 1. How are you both feeling about each other? need to turn the contrast down a little bit. There we go. That's better. You guys can see a little bit better there. Sorry about that. If you would like a personal reading from me, the link is in the description box below, or if you would like to donate to the channel, it would be oh so kind. I keep up with decks, you know, specifically for you guys, and it is an expensive habit and an business expense as well. So, I mean, I guess I can write it off, but seriously, guys. All right. Let's see. Okay, these actually went in backwards. We had this here and there. Okay, sorry guys. I think my cards are getting flipped and I don't know how or why, but this one's okay, but okay, interesting. Remember. Okay. All right. So you could be a Cancer. They could be a Cancer. You could have this in your chart. We have Cancer here. Let's make sure that y'all can hear me. Okay. We have Virgo. And we have Capricorn. Okay. We also have the Knight of Cups, Cancer again, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Knight of Wands, which would be Aries, Leo, Sag. I always kind of see that card as Sagittarius. Other readers may differ with that, and that's understandable, but I always see that with a very Sagittarian card, or Aries, I guess. Anyways, so those could be in your chart, their chart, somewhere. And if it's not, it could still be for you. So what I'm kind of feeling like, here is that this person, your twin or you, are being divinely guided into some type of change here. So we have divine guidance and change. And actually, it looks like this to me. So sorry about that. Let me actually get this a little up. Okay. All right. So, and you may be praying about this connection, one or both of you. That could be the energy that's going on, praying to God, like for this to come together, for something to change, okay? Even if you're not in separation, you're with this person, this can always apply to your connection here, okay? And maybe there's some divine guidance that's saying you need to change something. And one of the things that is being like sirened out, possibly for some of you, not all of you, but there could be an addiction. Okay, so it says an addiction is affecting this relationship. So this person may be divinely guided to change this, or they feel like this is something that they may be grappling with within a situation. Okay. And this addiction doesn't have to be with drugs or alcohol. It could be with sex, shopping. I'm addicted to tarot cards, so it could be one of those things. So keep that in mind, but it could also be sex, and it could be to a bad person, a bad partner, a bad relationship. That's what I'm getting to, because I was compelled to put all these out. Then I thought, okay, where am I going to put this one? Okay, I'll put it here, even though it kind of brings the reading out of alignment, and it's addiction, but it's right next to partnership. Number 26. Number 8 could be relevant to someone. 26 could also could be a date of some sort, an age, etc., life path, all those things. Astrologically could mean something to you, but love partnership here. So again, we're talking about twin flames. So they may be with someone toxic. I'm just going to put that out there. There's some type of toxic energy, okay? That could be affecting the way this person presents themselves to the world, okay? They could be with someone else. This could be, you could be checking up on a twin flame that is in a third party, or they're married. And that's just for some of you, not all of you. Okay, so those that it doesn't apply to, it's talking about literally knowing like what you guys are, that they love you, that they want partnership with you, that these are the goals, and maybe treating this addiction as what's going to get them closer to their goal, as when they finally see that maybe something needs to kind of change. So this person could be a dating queen. We have a dating queen and a beauty queen. So it could be two women. So this could be a twin flame connection between two women. It could be a man and a woman. It doesn't matter. And of course, there could be many people involved, but there's a beauty queen and a dating queen. So this could be, if you're the feminine watching, that may be you. You may be dating people or trying to date people, maybe getting dressed up there with that beauty queen, or really embracing like your feminine qualities about yourself. Because look at this beautiful woman. I mean, come on. Her makeup is on point. Number 30 could be an age, and that boils down to 3. So mind, body, and soul. And this is sapphire. Ooh, so beautiful. Such a beautiful blue. Okay, so when I see this card, it says insight. So this connection can be very 5D. There may be no 3D contact yet. Some of you may not have met this person yet, or you may only be able to connect with them possibly in the 5D. Okay? But that's not for all of you. There's something to do with that beauty queen here. So I saw there's a group that I belong to that people were posting some stuff in, and this girl posted something, and she had 2 different colors for her eyes. And I was like, oh my God, it looked gorgeous. The Broncos colors. So Denver, what's up? I love you. I miss you. Mwah. All them Broncos fans out there. So yeah, that could be it. So somebody could be a Broncos fan coming through here, but this beautiful blue, this is like experimenting with makeup, and this is taking the time to kind of embrace being beautiful. Now, of course, we're not probably out there dating right now. We may be on dating sites, okay? And someone may just be dating around, just kind of whatever, and that's fine. So right now we're in a very creative time as well. So I feel like this is something that's saying like focus on your creativity right now. So while you're, in separation, or if you're with this person, doesn't matter. Creating something will help you connect with yourself. It will help you connect with your higher path, your higher self, therefore your twin, and you're always connected. There's not really a disconnect, but this is the path that you could take to embrace this. And painting and watercolors are coming through, and this lover's tea is coming through here too. So maybe flowers or something very creative is coming through for this connection. So it's really embracing that. It says unlock your creative side with dance, music, art, or writing. Express yourself. So all those things is kind of where we need to be right now. Being playful in our energy with them, maybe not making it so serious, especially because, whatever time it is, or just if we're with our twin, just be playful with them, like in whatever 5D or 3D or both, for some of you. That's that playfulness. So it says laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. And it is. And so it's really beautiful to see that. So they're saying that's the energy they want you in. Okay. Currently, this person's illumination may be at a standstill, and it could be because of an addiction. So what I'm really feeling like is what's coming through, or at a standstill because the world is at a standstill right now. Almost like things are just kind of happening and we're watching it around us, and most of us hopefully are not going super nuts with this too bad, but it's kind of that where I kind of want to go into the woods and go off and survive at this point. If it I don't know, it's just weird. It's kind of this survival instinct is kicked into the population, and we've had to embrace that. But there's a standstill going on here. So it's either with this person's enlightenment, illumination, ascension, or a relationship has come to a literal halt. And someone's awakening was halted here. And the divine's like, please change this behavior. Please stop doing this. See the light. Be illuminated into your higher purpose, your higher self. Please listen to divine guidance here, okay? And you have the ability inside you to see what you need to know all along, what you've needed to change all along in order to bring yourself into full union and to be in a healthy union, okay? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, then we have the Knight of Cups here, which is so beautiful. Like, I feel this person is like wanting to rush in and give a love proposal and offer their love. And they have a ton of, like, they have a good amount of love in this connection. Okay, so it's like this, they're at a knight though, they're not actually at a king. That could be because they haven't been able to kind of move forward with the Six of Swords reversed. The standstill, there's this stuck energy here, okay? Like, they want to move forward in this love. They need to take some type of action, but this isn't happening. And their awakening has become overwhelming for some of them and too powerful, and it's really, really difficult for them. Some of them may be awakening while they're with another person, like they're married either to it doesn't matter what gender, but they're married to someone else, and now they're awakening, and they're like, whoa, and they have kids with this person. And so what's massively happening on this planet right now is that this pandemic has forced people to really look at themselves, really take stock of who they are. And so they may be awakening. This is just for a very, very, very small portion of you, but they may be awakening and they're with another person, and they're awakening to the true divine potential of themselves and this connection. And they feel like they're going through a huge judgment day right now, and they're reevaluating and reassessing everything that has to do with their family. That Knight of Wands is all, we're stuck. Six of Swords reversed, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords reversed, like, and I'm an intuitive reader, guys, so I feel things more intuitively for the cards. They speak to me in other ways than the traditional tarot, so just know if I say something different than how it means, it's what they want me to know about that card. So, yeah, this is rough, because then this puts someone out in the cold, or someone is out in the cold, or they feel like they're out in the cold. They're probably having a massive awakening out in the cold, in the woods, and just somewhere, or like in their homes right now. And this is causing them to feel like, I also feel like finances having to be split up, like divorce, like this is like making people go, oh my, like this pile, somebody may be reassessing their relationship and being like, I need to divorce the person I'm with. I can't not say it because it's here. And there's a choice that needs to be made, like, or separation or something like that. And a choice needs to be made over that with the with the Two of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Like, he's like, oh, and she's like, yes. Like with that flower and whatever. But you know, she's not going to give it to him until he makes a choice. And he has to choose her. Okay? So he has to choose his divine feminine, or he has to choose to move in a different direction from his family, because look at this. These are totally different sets of families here. The way they even look on the cards. Yeah, he's one way. Yeah. Yeah. With someone else. Someone who possibly has long hair, blonde hair, maybe a oh gosh, what color? It doesn't even have to be long, but it could be oh girl. My friend has it. It's a reddish blonde. I can't even think of it. Anyways, you guys will let me know down below. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, this is kind of massively put them into some type of confusion they're trying to heal from. There's a snake here in one of these cups, but the Seven of Cups, it's like they're all spilled over. They were never spilled before because they were upright and you could choose from one, okay? But when they're like this, they're spilled over because the card's upside down. So I feel that's exactly what's happening, is this person is probably crying about this decision, having a very hard time with it emotionally. They may even feel like they're going crazy and they need to, seek out some type of psychiatric help. But really, it's just an illumination. It's an illumination. Right there, guys. A massive Wheel of Fortune that's happening for the collective. Yeah, it's there. And it's spinning. And wherever it's going to stop, no one knows. But it's opening up this person's mind. They're opened up with this illumination twice in two different decks. Look at that teeny tiny, beautiful Prisma visions, and then this one. And they're gorgeous. So this person is massively awakening. So if your twin was not awake before, they're awake now. And they want to work on this with you with the Eight of Pentacles, and they want to have that relationship with you. It's possible they're going to leave their significant other to be with someone else, or eventually they'll, that's possibly, and it could be vice versa. That's why, remember twins. Okay. But it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay. So this may need some planning, some time to take place. I do feel like maybe they do want to, sit down with you with this lover's tea and just, talk with you, or you guys have been having talks over tea. Now you may be at home with each other at this point, and enjoying, each other's company and having tea or coffee or something in the morning, something really beautiful like that. So, yeah, I do feel like this is some significant change going on in this pile. It is massive. It's on a massive scale. But someone may be at a standstill as well, on a whole nother level, at a standstill with their illumination. They may be resistant to waking up, is also what I'm hearing. So, wow, I hope you liked the reading. I thought it was amazing and insightful. And, comment below. Please tell me if any of this resonated. It felt like a personal reading for somebody. And so, but hopefully it resonated here. Wow, very interesting. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. If you didn't pick another pile, then I will see you for my next pick a card reading. If you would like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. If this did not resonate, please just pick a different pile. Alrighty. Pile number 2. If you picked pile number 2, the Desert Rose. This is your reading. All right, pile number 2. What's going on with pile number 2? How are you and your twin feeling about each other? What's going on in your connection? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. This was a very beautiful pile. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit more. Ooh. It's a little bit harder to get the angles right, guys. Ooh, okay, all right. Interesting. Okay. All right. All right. So for this pile, remember this is general. So if it doesn't resonate, please pick a different pile. I'm very, very drawn to certain cards here that are astrological, and I'm going to look those up here for y'all in the book. But we have Chalcedony and Ruby. And I want to see what the astrological signs are there. But we have Aries here. We have Libra. And we have Pisces. So this could be in your chart, their chart, both y'all's charts somewhere. Could factor in. We have the Death cards. We have Scorpio here. We have Justice, which is Libra. We have the Knave of Wands. So again, Aries, double Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Also, Page of Swords. We got everybody on the board. We got all sorts of, we've got air, fire, water, and earth. So we're covered. But these are the cards I'm going to read from first here. So we're going to do the Chalcedony, and it says conversion. Okay, number 9 could be relevant to the connection, 999. That is very spiritual number. Spiritual journey is what it normally signifies. So let's see what they have to say about Chalcedony. Or Chalcedony, I guess it is a CH, so Chalcedony. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Doubts, fear, and weariness gather to me like lost souls in the winter. But by my hearth, they are warmed, fed, and restored. In the place of doubt stands confidence. Where there was fear is courage. By the manna of my love, weakness is now strength. Like beings awakened in the spring. Oh my gosh. You have to watch pile number 1. This is what I've been saying this whole time. We're all awakening in the spring, and it just said so here. It literally just said so. This was planned. They are returned to the world whole and purposeful. Holy crap, you guys! Like, that's insane. Please share this with as many people as you possibly can, because this is nuts, okay? And you all know why I'm freaking out over here, because every card that I've read from this deck has precogged what we're going through right now. And so, oh my gosh, okay, whew. This is also very strange here as far as some other things, but it says, a blend of quartz and mogonite. Chalcedony is a soft blue translucent stone with a waxy luster. Chalcedony affects the sacral and solar plexus chakras, so I would work on those, your sacral and solar. It is associated with the zodiac signs of Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Oh, I guess we don't have Sagittarius and Virgo here, but yeah, we did in the first reading, so these may be connected. You may really want to watch pile number 1. It says in the element of water. There we go, water. One of its most beneficial qualities, Pisces. Sorry, I got lost. One of its most beneficial qualities is its ability to absorb negative thoughts or energies and promote goodwill. Okay, so that's beautiful. So it promotes friendship and is a stone of brotherhood. It transforms sadness to joy and anger to patience. So we all need to pick up some of that. So let's go online on Etsy, since we're all in quarantine, and get some Chalcedony if it's not super expensive. Because we need this. It says, when you draw this card, it will help you let go of self-doubt, resentment, and procrastination. Beautiful. I need all of those. Wear this stone when building working relationships or healing a rift with a loved one. Aww. The calming, cooling properties naturally energize and strengthen those it encounters, both mentally and physically. All right, so the affirmation here is, I am cool, calm, and energized. I transform negativity into positive thoughts and actions. I am a valuable friend and appreciate the friends I have. I'm confident and radiate waves of positive energy. Oh, man, and that totally speaks to my situation. Oh, man, when they hit you with the hard truth, guys. Okay, and then we have Ruby here with the number 29, which is 11, which, again, confirms a twin flame connection. And this is self-actualization. And look at her. She's like the Queen of Hearts right there. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. These cards are just beautiful. I can't get over them. I am so glad I got this deck. It says, knock 3 times for ruby red and know who you are. Over the threshold, beyond the frame, know who you might become. The journey between who you are and all you might be is grand indeed. It is your adventure. Live it. Awesome. I love that. Aries. Yeah, Aries is here. Okay, so we have Aries. We have these cards coming out to, again, within these two that have just shown us something so beautiful. Wow. 9, 9, 9, 11, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. You have another 11 here with nature. So you're getting out in nature. This is helping people reconnect with their soul purpose and being in nature and helping them become creative and loving and more kind. And it's been a journey, guys. Wow. Okay. So it says, one of the most precious of gemstones, rubies come in hues of deep pink to fiery blood red. This powerful crystal stimulates both the root and heart chakra. Okay, so working on the root heart chakra will help with your twin flame dynamic. It represents the astrological signs of Aries, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio, and resonates with the element of earth. Ruby is known as the queen of gems and is said to contain an inextinguishable fire. Ooh! It is also a stone of leadership, as it can awaken the wearer to a sense of adventure. It increases chi or life force by emanating a vibrant red energy unsurpassed by any other gem. As a healing stone, it helps with sexual dysfunction and the release of suppressed anger. Yeah, because I feel angry in this pile. I feel like there's a lot of anger here. It's probably the fire signs coming out big time, man. Drawing this card is extremely fortunate. The high energy of Ruby transforms thought and intent into physical certainty. There is no better gem for bringing self-realization into self-actualization. Look at that. So you're getting into your sense of adventure, going to feel energized, getting out in nature more, people walking more, people. I see people walking more, really being with their families and having time. Look, you guys have time. You have time. But time is also running out. Oh, okay. The universe is helping you. Look for synchronistic events around you. Time. So that may just be for your relationship. There might be some more time involved for some of you. If you're not in a 3D union, is what I'm saying. I am fully energized. My sense of adventure is awakened. I am strong and focused. My dreams will be actualized. Nice, Aries. Thank you for raising us up. Nice with all that Cancer, Leo, Sag, everybody here. So thank you so much. You're all coming out here to stand up and applaud each other, because we should come together and become a community. And right now is the time to do it. The time. And it's beautiful. And we're learning so much. Okay. And we're now emerging as a healer, or knowing that we can heal the earth, or that the earth is healing this emerge. Like when we emerge from this, we're going to see how beautiful. When we really emerge from all this, we're going to be so thankful for the things that we took for granted. And this is you, and a divine feminine or divine masculine that's emerging, that's healed, or now a healer. So you can now know your purpose is to pass on what you've healed from, and to emerge stronger, because there is a future here, and there are future dreams, and you dream to be together in the future, whether that's after you pass over. For some of us, it's going to be when we're older. And, for some of us, it's right now. You guys have each other. So that's beautiful. And there are, keep dreaming of the future. Okay. And you may be having dreams of the future for some of you. Of course, if you're a Pisces here, Aries, I'm not sure about Libra. I couldn't say. I do know an empath. One of an empaths. Yeah, she's a Libra. So yeah, everybody has the ability to do that. So this is real beautiful. We have a lover's oracle here. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Yeah. So give each other space right now. If you're in separation, that is what's needed. And it's hard to have space. You may feel kind of suffocated if you're at home with that person right now. You may be like, this is driving me insane, which I get. I totally get. And for some of you, there is like a family dynamic with this person, or for you. Remember, this could be you or your twin. There's some type of family dynamic, or family's important. It's reaching out to family as well as what I'm seeing here. And there's a young female involved, so this could be you, another person. This could be a third party. It doesn't have to be. This could be a sister also as well. I'm getting a sister vibe. That's cool. Or a young female that you feel is like family to you. They may not be blood, but that doesn't matter, because we all consider certain people family. That's who this person could be to you. There may have been a quarrel with a friend, and this requires some type of forgiveness here. Okay, so one of you, that may be happening. But this is forgiveness, and forgiving yourself and another will help you move forward. So forgiving your twin for everything, releasing the ability to release anything that's holding us back, any low vibration, any negative energies, anything in this connection that's not serving us anymore, and friendships. It may be sad to know that you may have had to release a friend, but this was to stay pure in your journey, and maybe they weren't really pure for you in your journey. I think that there's some of you watching, there's deception around you with the people you think they're on your side, and they're not actually fully on your side, or they may be kind of have some bad intentions towards you, and they may not show you. Again, not everybody goes out there and is like, hey, I hate you. You know what I mean? But, there's definitely that energy coming through here. And look how beautiful this wolf is. This could be a spirit animal of someone's in this pile. That's purity. And the earth is purifying itself, and we'll have some purity possibly like towards the winter months. Fall is we're going to possibly release a lot of what's been going on. I think we'll be hopefully past this in July if everybody can comply and stay home if they don't have to go out. And we have inner peace here, and fish are big to this connection. This is koi fish here, and I'm also getting puffer fish and angel fish and things like that. So fish maybe, again, we have Piscean energy here with the actual Pisces card. So this person is swimming away to try and find their peace. They may be releasing some things, some patterns, some habits, some people, and also just forgiving them and just being like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We realize now, is it worth it to hold grudges and to, be nasty and mean? Like, is it? Like, is it? And just forgiving people for being human. For having different opinions and seeing things differently. That's something that we can all benefit from. And that's hard. I'm not just saying like, oh, it's cool, but look, there's a transformation here. So somebody's going through a big transformation. And this connection is going through a transformation, and the transformation takes time. And I know, right? So it says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And I do believe that. I always have. There's a secret admirer, of course. Ooh, somebody may be keeping you a secret, and they may be admiring you from afar, or your twin has a secret admirer, or they feel like they're your secret admirer. So you may not even know this person yet. For some of you, someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on, and this could be a friend out there too. This could be this young female who's a secret admirer who has feelings. They may see you as having a family and being, unavailable too. But they may have some type of feelings. Okay. We have another Lover's Oracle. It says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah. This is the time to do it. If you could do anything, what would it be? If you could be anything, what would it be? This is the time to start that, to build that, to take steps. And we have Justice here. So Justice tells me that, again, there could be somebody who's married in this connection. And it's clarified sort of with the Page of Swords. And by sort of, these cards, they're telling me they're related somehow. So this person may be married and they're not really stalking your profile. If you're the feminine watching, you may not be really keeping up with their social media. You're kind of just, you want justice, you want balance in this, and you're like, you could be a creeper all you want to this Page of Swords and to that energy, and you're just not putting up with it. And you may have seen that somebody had like fake profiles, or they were trying to get a hold of you through friends and things like that. But you saw through that and you were like, or you will see through that. So that's something. Your twin could be trying to see what you're up to online, and you're a married woman for a very small portion of you. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So this whoever is in this Justice card wants this new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right, but they don't feel like they can give it, as this King of Pentacles reversed. Like, they don't feel like they can actually live up to the financial portion of it. So for them to approach this connection, maybe, or they're married. I mean, that could definitely be it. Like, you're married, they're married, or you both are married, something like that. Okay, so, wow, interesting. And the King of Pentacles, when he's reversed, he's feeling stressed about money. Wants to start with the one, may not have as much as the king should have. You should be the 10 and then the king. Technically speaking, if the way I would see the tarot deck myself, you would put, you would put it would be after the Knight of Pentacles would be the king. Yeah, so it would go up, up. But you get a pentacle and pentacles each time you go through that. So this King of Pentacles is like, I can only provide this one little pentacle right now. Is it enough? And someone may be like, no, with this world. Someone may end a cycle, and they may be putting someone out in the cold, I feel like, as well. This deaf character. And literally someone, I know this is going to suck so bad, but there are deaths all around the world. That's exactly what it's saying here. There's deaths all around the world. So this is like kind of what's affecting this person right now. Holy crap. And they may be at a distance from you. Your twin could be at a far distance from you. Things something may happen that ends this connection. And in the physical world, for some of you, like if this takes over. And that's the fear, okay? That's also fear, so we need to not attract that. We're going to reject that right now. But then we have the Knave of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So this is them being like, you know what? If it's the end of the world, let's just get jiggy with it. I still feel that again. Six of Pentacles reversed. Let's not even worry about, grounding this. Let's just have a very passionate night together. Let's just get over this. Let's come together, even if it's just for that. Whoa. Okay, look at you, Knight of Wands coming in and out. Six of Pentacles. You're like, I got this to offer instead of the money. Oh my. Wow. Goodness. Well, anyways, this was an incredible reading. Very interesting. Please let me know what you thought was wonderful or not wonderful or whatever in the description box below. If you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, you can dislike it too. If you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. And if this pile did not resonate, I would check out a different pile. I would also check out pile number 1. These readings are connected. I feel that they are for some of you. So, alrighty. Wow. Need some time with that Chalcedony. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Just these cards, guys. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. If you chose the Amsonite. Hard to see it in this light, guys. It's bad lighting. It's like a very light teal. Okay. All right. All right. What is going on with you and your twin flame? Look at that. Oh my. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Okay, so that's interesting. You might want to check out pile number 2 and also pile number 1 because these are connected. Okay, wait. This one first, and this was upright. These cards get flipped again. Don't know what's going on. Was it upright? Reversed. Nine of Wands. Could have sworn it was upright, guys. Oh, this will help. Is this the first one? No. Whoa. Okay. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart. We have Sagittarius here. Or they could have Sag in their chart somewhere. And let me turn this up a bit. Okay. We also have Leo. We have Taurus. We have Gemini. We have Taurus twice with the Hierophant, with the Empress as well. We have double Taurus here. That's interesting. We also have the Knight of Swords, which is Aquarius, Libra, and we have Gemini already here. So, wow, we got a lot of people on the board here. Interesting. Okay, so, but it could be any sign. I do feel like here's what's happening is that you or your twin, you guys may be past loves. So, of course, you'd be past loves, obviously, like maybe in a past life, okay? But this is also about actual past loves coming back or being free from a past love, okay? Because there's a freedom card here, okay? But whatever's happening is this past love, somebody's telling you something about your past love, either you or your twin, and they're talking about you guys. They're talking about you both for some of you. Some of you are talking about a past. There's two scenarios. Okay, so I'll go with the first scenario. So the first scenario is that there is a past love here, especially for your Sagittarius, okay, that either was like you feel freedom when you were with this past love, okay? Some of them, because this person is actually like this, like flying towards it. So maybe this person's heard some gossip about their past love, especially if it's a Sagittarius, about a Leo and about a Taurus, maybe. Ooh, goodness. Oh, that is interesting. Or about two women, okay? But there's two women gossiping here, so there's gossip going on about this. So somebody may be talking about a past love to your twin, like you're being you. So like talking to your twin about you or gossiping about you or trying to find information out about you. Or someone that is in like a friend to you both is like talking to your twin about you. Interesting. Okay. But there may have been some type of completion in this relationship, or it completed a cycle. We have the number 9 here, which is completion, or it didn't get a chance to complete. So it depends on, there's two different stories coming through here. For some of you, a past love has come back to you or your twin or both, okay, that maybe you set yourself free from. And this is causing gossip, okay? So on each side, there's gossip about this past love, whatever the gossip is. Okay, so somebody's definitely talking about, I feel like they're talking about me right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and you. Like, I'm just saying that, we're all being a little gossiped about here, and I'm just like, well, there's some gossip. Okay, interesting. And there may be a keepsake. You and your twin flame may have keepsakes of each other. Okay, that could be anything. So, that's something that you have to remember each other by. So that keepsake, there may be gossip about that keepsake. Somebody may be like, oh, she kept that, or oh, he kept that, or something like that. Or they're telling people about it, or people are having conversations about it. Very interesting energy here. Then we have leadership. Number 81. Okay, so that's a 9 again. We have 999, which is a spiritual path. So this person is one of you are leaders, or you're both leaders, and one of you are trying to maybe lead this connection. Okay, so into a completion. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So leading it into a completion. Okay, so both of you have to lead this into completion, come back together, talk something out. But you have to, one of you has to be in your power, or you both have to be in your power, or feel like you're in your power, and you have to trust the other person. Because this is key to this connection right now. And there's a lot of power, like in thunderstorms, in what's happening in the universe right now, that is like, get it together, twin flames. What are you doing? You need to get back into this, complete this cycle, and get your butts back together with this completion. Like, what are you doing? Or complete this cycle with this person, and then try, you may be thinking about a past love. That may be it. Or a past love came back in and caused a lot of destruction into this connection. For some of you, that could be the case as well. That's another scenario that's coming through. Ooh, gosh, there's a lot. And then we have Hello from Heaven, number 29. That's 11. So it says Hello from Heaven. So there may be some activity happening at your home where somebody is saying hello from heaven. And you could see feathers, white feathers in particular, but you could see any type of feathers. It doesn't matter what color. You might be seeing them, when you're out and about in nature and things like that. So somebody's trying to tell you hello from heaven, and they may be doing it in your home. You may see feathers in your home, and you're like, what the? And it's your past on loved one saying hello from heaven. They're saying, we're still here. We're still with you. Purple is a color that's going to be significant to this connection because we have 2, 3, 4 purple cards here, especially with this completion. 5 purple cards here. Okay. All right. And the vulnerability needs to be here, like being open with this person. You and your twin need to be completely open with this person. And that's really hard for both of you to become vulnerable in this connection. I can feel that. I can feel one or the other of you is maybe resistant to that, and they may not trust the other one. But there's a lot of power in this connection, and this needs to be completed, and somebody has to take the lead and be the leader to do it. Somebody has to be vulnerable enough to do this. So whoever that is, it's up to you. If you're dealing with the Taurus, stubborn. You're dealing with Sag, stubborn. I don't know about the Leo necessarily. Type of things like that, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords here. All right, so somebody wants to take some type of action, okay, to bring about this, to relieve their burdens, okay? So they may really want to come in fiery and try and make this work with this connection here, because they walked away and they're missing you with this 5 of Cups. So they walked away, or they may have walked away, or someone walked away. It could have been you, the viewer. But they couldn't fully walk away. Look at that. It went from the 8 to the 5, and now trying to release the last bit. So almost like they're still regretting their choice. It's like they're regretting their choice to leave. They're regretting the burdens that they had. They want to release those and move on away from them. What happens though is they go straight into the 5 of Swords. So it's like then somebody may do something shady. So how is trust going to come into this relationship if both parties think the other is being deceptive, or one believes the other is being deceptive? So there's definitely some deception here. It could be self-deception, I feel like, as well, with that 5 of Swords here. That could be something we're deceiving ourselves over with that. And that's all thoughts. That's all anxieties. That's all things that we don't always want to acknowledge. Okay, but it doesn't matter, because the Hierophant is here, or Hierophant is here to say, like, your power. You know what your power is. You know what your spiritual purpose is. Why are you living? Like, if you're not living in it, like we're trying to get you to free yourself in order to live in your truth. Live in your truth. Embrace it now. Embrace the spiritual path, because you won't grow if you don't. The Empress reversed. You won't get this person, especially if it's a mother, specifically Taurus is coming through. It doesn't have to be, but like this person is, and it may be for one of you, children is a big deal, like having children. And the Empress and the Hierophant are actually, they would be married in a traditional deck. So for me, anyways, that would be how I would see them, and maybe that's the way people see them too. I don't know, but that's how I see the Empress and the Hierophant. Like, you are counterparts to each other. You're counterparts, but you have to be vulnerable to each other somehow and get past this Five of Swords, okay? And move forward from the Five of Swords twice. Twice. You have it twice here. Like, come on. You know, it can't get any more clearer than that, where it's like, you may have cheated, lied, betrayed, some type of something, or there may have been some type of deception. I keep getting that. Yeah, and this could be something that you're projecting on your twin. And projection is very normal process of twin flames. Okay, so it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, you know, those are things that about ourselves that we're going to trigger each other, and that's what our twin is meant to do. They're meant to point out what the other person feels like is a fault in us, but then we have to discern whether this is their projection, like how they actually feel about themselves, or if they actually feel that way about you. So it's figuring out the difference between the two, okay? So knowing that difference. And we have time. It says, you are trying too hard, give it time. So someone's trying to, I feel like someone here is trying to force a past love to come back and commit to them. I'm trying to figure out how to be vulnerable and trust them and have the power to be able to do so. And they may be the ones gossiping, hoping it gets back to someone. Okay. And then we have the number 37. This may mean something to someone. 333, 777, 37. I live on 3. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, 377. This Unakite here. Okay, so let me read that from the book. It says, growing together. Yeah, they want to grow together. Okay, there's still hope for this connection. You know, if you are in separation, you know, this person, you're on their mind. They want you. They know you're their counterpart. They regret their choices. Yeah, 555 is big here. 888. 999 again. Whew, very interesting. Okay, so it says, compassion and growth unite and are strengthened. Love is not absorbed into progress. Advancement does not trump the need for care. Side by side, they work in balance for a greater good. Even love can advance, grow, and embrace deeper treasures by aligning with progress. Growing together isn't a loss of individuality, but a means to deeper knowledge of who you are. Yeah, that's exactly what a twin flame would be. Growing together isn't a loss of individuality. So this person may be very weary of growing together in the spiritual journey because they're afraid they're going to lose their freedom. Yeah, but see, love is freeing. So when you feel that loved by a person and you don't feel caged by them, that's when it's a beautiful love. So hopefully that's what we're trying to come together for, because it says a deeper knowledge of who you are. So this person, there's some gossip about this. Maybe like people may be talking about the fact that you know, have a past love. That you're still hung up on is also what I'm getting here. That's very interesting. So it says in Unakite, we have granite composed of pink feldspar, green epidote, and clear quartz in a beautiful combination of olive green and salmon pink. Unakite is often found as pebbles on the beach or around lake shores. It resonates with the heart chakra, the zodiac sign of Scorpio, and the elements of fire and water. Nice. Okay, so Scorpio, fire, water. Okay, interesting. As this gemstone is comprised mostly of two minerals, it has dual properties. The green represents nature and balance, and the pink denotes love and compassion. Aww, nature and balance, love and compassion. So having that balance, this person may need to balance out their external and internal lives somehow in order to be able to come into union. If you guys are in separation. If you're not in separation, this is them knowing you're their counterpart here. There's a lot of trust in this relationship, a lot of power. Maybe you're completing a cycle together and you're both leaders, okay? And you're able to be vulnerable with each other, all right? But there are some things that take time, so maybe there was some shady stuff that happened in the past that has to be kind of balanced out for this to come together, or for the connection to grow and progress, okay? Let's see. Ooh. One of the key components of Unikite is epidote. God, I can't say that right. Epidote. A mineral whose name is derived from the Greek for growing together. This crystal gently and lovingly helps relationships become those who do lovingly helps relationship between those who do not always see eye to eye. Okay, all right, that might be something. Your relationship with this person, you may not always see eye to eye. That could cause a lot of fights and or has caused a lot of disagreements in the past for some of you. It could be because you don't see things eye to eye. And if you need help with that, to see things with your friends eye to eye, that's also helpful to have Unikite. So Unikite is useful Unikite is useful in the workplace or where there is a personality clash. This card offers the gifts of compromise and integration. It can help us put differences aside so we can work towards a greater cause. Yeah, so if there's someone that you feel there's a clash with, or that you don't understand their point of view, or there's something about the relationship that isn't balanced, Unakite is one of the stones you want to get. I do actually own it too. I am balanced. I am loving and compassionate. I am willing to work with others, even when we differ. I know how to compromise. Yeah, so working on these things are pretty much the advice of this card for this connection. And you can work on that, even if it's not something you feel like you need to work on, but your twin does. So if it doesn't apply to you, apply it to them. Work on that. Work on those chakras and things like that. The heart chakra, like it said here. And of course the heart chakra, because that's how we connect with our twin, like through our heart chakra. All right, guys, I hope you liked the reading. I thought it was really, really interesting. Look at all this gossip here about this past love. Ooh, somebody comment down below. I really need the deets on this past love situation. I hope you guys are going to, stay in your homes and be good during this quarantine time. And if you need me, reach out to me, let me know. Send me an email, shoot me an email, and I will try and be there for you, because I know this is a really hard time, and sometimes we just need someone to talk to. And yes, I would love if you could book a personal reading, even if you just donate. Donating $5, have a conversation with me over the phone or something like that, and just let me know. I'm a counselor in nature, and that's what I was studying for recently. So that's what I'm here for. So I want to help you guys. I feel like my readings are a little mini counseling session with me. So you get something special. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching my videos. And I hope you are safe and that you are well, and that we stay this way and we get through this. And I'll see you for the next Pick a Card reading. Take care.